Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and if Gavin Newsom thought he was going to get a good day in court, whoo, was he wrong. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Gavin Newsom doesn't want the National Guard getting involved in California, especially Los Angeles. And the reason, in my opinion, that he doesn't want the National Guard getting involved is because he wants the chaos. He enjoys the chaos. He likes it. He likes his people having free reign to do as they please, and his people, of course, our fellow Democrats, the protesters, the rioters. He doesn't want them to be arrested. So he took Trump to court to try to stop the National Guard from being federalized. First court said no, he's allowed to do that. He's the President of the United States, so he appealed. And he appealed to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, the most liberal court of appeals in this nation. And then they smacked him down. Because the president does have a right to federalize the National Guard. And now, there's no place else to go. I mean, he could take it to the Supreme Court, but good luck there, pal. If you couldn't win at the Ninth Circuit, you think the conservative Supreme Court is going to help you out? Yeah, that's not going to happen there, buddy. So Trump, he wins again. And this is going to happen across the country in other states that are trying to stop the National Guard. You know why? Because the president is allowed to federalize the National Guard. It's actually pretty simple. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
And this week, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, in fact, just a few days ago, surprised a lot of people. Because one of the most contentious aspects of this Trump administration, at least in the media's mind, and if you watch shows like The Five or others where people are duking it out over this issue, whether or not the president can use the National Guard beyond what he's done in Washington, D.C. is being litigated. It's going to be litigated. I think there's going to be more of these cases that are going to be tried. But I want to find out exactly how far this decision reaches. Hans von Spakovsky is back with us from the Heritage Foundation. Hans, always great to see you. Were you surprised that this came from the Ninth Circuit? I mean, in years past, this has been by far the most overturned circuit at the Supreme Court level because they've just been nuts. It's been literally the crazy court up there in the far Northwest. But Trump was able to do a little bit of refinagling of that court in term one, and it looks like we actually got a sane decision out of them.
Yeah, no, we did. And, what has happened is there have been many open slots. People have resigned. They've died from the Ninth Circuit, and Trump has been steadily filling those judicial seats, and that is making a difference in the court. I mean, we still do get sometimes bad decisions from them, but that has been reduced, and this is a great example of it. No, I wasn't surprised by the decision. I might have been surprised the Ninth Circuit did it, but it was the proper decision. Right. Because the law on this is really simple. The president can federalize, take over the National Guard, which is normally under the control of a state's governor, under three conditions. And as the Court of Appeals pointed out, one of those here is clearly met. And that condition is if the president is unable to enforce federal law with regular federal law enforcement officials. And Kevin, how could anybody look at the videos of what's been happening in Portland? Mob violence, mobs constantly surrounding the ICE detention facility, attacking ICE agents, interfering with, trying to stop them from enforcing federal immigration law, and not think, well, of course that provision has been met, and National Guard troops are needed to protect those federal agents, federal facilities, and particularly their enforcement efforts.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting to me, Hans, because I know that the